guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Daredevil, Born Again. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 9 of season 1 of Daredevil, Born Again. It is the finale, and we were left with quite the cliffhanger. I really liked the last episode, but the way it ended with Dex shooting Matt, who is protecting Fisk, who now kind of owes Matt for saving his life. We had Matt dancing with Vanessa saying, I know you hired Dex to kill Foggy, after Fisk had made a deal to not go after her, but to leave those three alone, and he went to jail for it. And then we have Vanessa saying, well, Heather doesn't know that you're Daredevil. So there's a lot that could happen in this next episode. And of course, Disney ruined the surprise that Frank is in this episode. It's right in the thumbnail. I don't know why they do that. I feel like that is dumb, like so dumb. Anyway, so Frank's here. I'm very, very excited. The last episode, we got Matt acting very erratic, and I like when he does that because when he tries to be calm, cool, and collected in certain circumstances, I'm like, Matt, just let it out. Like, you're gonna burst, and you gotta let it out, man. But he was ignoring Heather and trying to listen in on to Fisk's conversation. He's very distracted. He was distracted with Kirsten as well. There were so many things that there's just all these secrets from everybody that is in his circle. And one thing you don't want is your partner at work thinking that they can't depend on you. Cherry is pissed at him because, of course, he's doing things that he said that he would stop doing. Heather's this close. I feel like it should be even thinner, that close to breaking things off with Matt. He's riding a very, very fine line. I was going to say thin line, but also a very fine line. Fisk was kind of getting all of his flowers. He was, making all of these deals in the back room. And he, of course, has this ball and he's wearing his white suit. So we know he means business. Him and Vanessa had this coming together over killing Adam, which was bizarre, but it's very Vanessa and Wilson, right? So he was kind of getting a lot of the things that he wanted. And now he owes Matt. He owes a vigilante his life. Now, he's not going to come out and say that Matt Murdock is Daredevil. He's a vigilante and he saved my life. He's just going to keep his mouth shut about this. But it's I don't know what we do now. Dex shot Matt. Does he just run? Or is there going to be a shootout? Is Frank on the job? I'm very excited to get in this episode, so I'm not going to delay it any further. There's so many other things to talk about, like Daniel, BB, and BB making a deal with the fire chief or chief of police. I forget. But that she writes under a different name for different stories, and she's playing the game here, but behind the scenes, kind of doing something else, which I love that for us because obviously she's aware of probably how her uncle was killed. The task force is wild. It's frying people alive or just their hands, but still that's all we're going to see on Disney Plus. I don't even want to know what they would do if we couldn't see. Probably a lot. So I'm really excited to get into this episode because I think that we're just going to tie up some things, get some questions answered. But I do feel like we are going to be left with a major cliffhanger heading into season 2, which I'm looking forward to greatly. So guys, let's get into it. I was say we're blue. It's our boy Dex, but I'm looking straight into his eye and I don't like it. One year ago.
It's why my husband was acquitted. It's only fair it should benefit you too.
Release.
Conditional release.
I had you released because I need a favor.
You won't mean it.
Oh, he's so heavily medicated right now.
A thief called Benjamin Cafaro and his lawyer, Foggy Nelson. I'm offering you a chance to get your mind back, your self. This is no way to live.
And then they just put him in prison, though.
Your history with my husband isn't part of this.
He's always part of this.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me.
But then he ends up going back to prison. Like, is he gonna be mad at her for that? Like, he seemed to be fine with it. With a marker. God. Might as well have been a crayon, considering his mental state. I was wondering if he was aiming for Fisk or for her. Yeah, and I don't know how much longer, like, Heather can kind of go, wait, something's off about you. Like, you jumped in front of a bullet. Huh? I just saw Deborah's name. That made me very excited.
Karen?
Ooh.
It's the drugs.
Heather,
Yeah.
you okay?
Second time's a charm.
Still shaking.
All I care is that you're still alive.
Yeah, are you gonna come clean to him?
Vanessa, I know.
You know.
I know.
So accepting. That man loves that woman so much, doesn't he? I want to say goals, but it's not.
I need to see it.
Well, you can't because it wasn't filed.
Then I need to get out of here and find it.
Hey, just...
Oh, Heather.
You moved millions through Red Hook. Now that I'm mayor, we can move billions. I ran to save the city, but opportunities present themselves.
And you just can't help yourself. You never wanted to go straight.
They're gonna go out there and hunt down not only Poindexter, but all vigilantes. There'll be no body cams, no due process, no warrants.
Ooh, they're happy about that.
To seal the city, you need a large-scale, real and present threat to public safety.
Yeah, not just to you.
Your concerns are noted.
Are they?
Now you all have a job to do. Buck, one moment, please.
Ooh, what's Buck's job?
Tell me what's Matt Murdock's condition.
Stable. Murdoch saving you does complicate the optics of things somewhat.
Uh-huh. I love that
No.
for you.
Quite the opposite.
Oh, really?
Imagine if our fearless lawyer from Hell's Kitchen were to succumb to his wounds he sustained by trying to save the mayor.
Yeah, good luck with that.
In this case, a dead hero is better than a live vigilante.
Wow. He's asking for Matt to be murdered. Straight up killed. Oof.
It just needs a little push, and they'll come to us with open arms.
What is he
And
saying?
what would that push be?
Yeah.
Send everyone who's not completely on board home.
You send yourself home?
Yes, sir.
Sheila, what you gonna do, girl? You gonna go home or you gonna stay in this? How are you picking up on that? I mean, I know how, but like, how does he know that that man's footsteps is coming for him?
This is still the mayor's office, it's not the kingpin's, and he is still subject to the law. And I'm hoping for your support.
So I hope she doesn't tell Fisk that he's not loyal. Obviously, Fisk probably knows he's not loyal, but like... Oh, I was like, what the hell is this ticking for? Like, I thought it was a bomb. Nope. Singing my life with his words. Xander, you have to take this song out of the show. 'Cause of copyright assholes. Very bitter. Very, very bitter. Yeah, try to find him now that the lights are out. Is Heather gonna be here? Because I'm pretty sure Buck's gonna show up here.
You're pretty much the last person I expected to find here.
Frank.
You're a wall-to-wall asshole.
Yeah.
What about you? After shaving a haircut?
Yeah.
Out for me?
Looks good.
Yeah, I did it for you.
Thought this wasn't your fight.
Yeah, well, I got a phone call, changed my mind.
Care to be more specific?
No, I do not.
Karen?
Made a promise I was gonna get you out of here alive. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
It was Karen.
I tell you right now, they come up here, I'm not playing patty cake with these fanboys. I'm chopping them up, you understand me?
I understand you.
Not sure I want that kind of help, Frank. Yeah, well, that's the kind of help you got.
You want to throw on a suit, Matt? I didn't get a bullet hole, but let's go. I'm so ready to watch. I mean, look, do I love killing people? No. Do I like watching Frank do his thing? Yes.
They're on the move.
Not gonna do it with your ass hanging out.
Ooh. Ooh. That's not gonna make Frank happy. So that also probably means that that was the guy that killed Hector. Hee-hoo! Here's your hero. Never meet your heroes. Oof.
Frank, stop!
Oh my God. Oh, that was brutal. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Wow. I mean, I still miss you, Frank, but dear God. Oof.
Hey, we found your guy.
Yep.
Yeah, you recognize that? You killed Hector,
I still am my own. I can die easy.
Oh, he's not gonna kill you. Frank might, but he's not gonna. Oof. Oh, Matt.
Do it, Red.
Come on, he's right. Not worth it. Not worth it.
No. Don't kill if you don't want to.
No, Frank, no.
How about him? He worth it? How about that, huh?
What is wrong with you? You can't help yourself, can you?
Goddamn hands off of me!
Grenade.
Huh?
Run! Run!
Oh. I mean, these two have just completely different ideologies. They will never get along. Like, he's never going to be able to convince Matt to kill, and he's never going to be able to convince Frank not to.
You're an asshole, Frank.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's not over. Is that our girl? Hey, Karen. Missed you.
Shotgun. Call Frank, huh?
I heard Poindexter escaped.
Frank's willing to do what you
Frank
want.
and hopped on a plane.
Couldn't call me.
I needed someone to look out for you. Definitely wouldn't have liked that. You okay over there?
Never been better.
Another day at the job for Frank.
How about you, Red? You want some coffee?
Got any oat milk?
No.
I think there's something in the motion he was about to file. He was moving to dismiss the case. I think maybe I missed something back then.
No, the files have been in storage as far as I know.
That's right. You be my eyes?
Hey, anytime.
Let's go.
I just don't want her in danger, especially with Poindexter out there.
You know what, Frank? I'm not buying it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe you don't care.
Hey, Karen. You asked me for a favor. I did it.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Say he cares just a little bit.
Stay safe.
I know that was a lot of Frank, but I want more Frank.
Deputy Speaker. Insane.
Oh boy, Daniel's taking notes.
Mayor Fisk is super interested in what the council thinks.
Especially those members who aren't in enthusiastic support of his response to the city's crisis.
That sounds like an enemies list.
Mm-hmm. Sounds familiar.
The mayor will be addressing the city in a couple of hours. He hopes that Safer Streets has your full support. If not, let us know.
You simp. God.
Freeze! Show me your hands!
Stealing stuff does not equal death, you asshole!
It's just a kid.
Yeah!
No, it's not a kid. It's a mass vigilante.
I'm so irritated.
You know, back at his place, I heard your heartbeats.
Oh.
God, that is really not fair. You heard his too?
Yeah.
She's very curious about that.
Just adrenaline, I'm sure. You hear mine when I saw you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adrenaline, I'm sure.
Well, who wouldn't love her? She's amazing.
Avocados of law.
You know, I never got that joke.
Avocados.
Avocado.
Spanish for lawyers. Foggy was really drunk one night and I was stupid. It somehow became avocados of law.
Oh, I miss him and Foggy together.
Okay, here's the motion Foggy filed.
Good work, Karen Page.
Well,
It is what she's good at.
Foggy was going to argue that, due to the unique nature of the Red Hook port location, no crime was committed in the state of New York or even the United States of America. Therefore, the court has no jurisdiction to prosecute.
What?
Wait, there's a photocopy.
What does that mean?
Holy crap, it's a free port.
Exempt from the jurisdiction of the city and the country, for that matter.
What would that have to do with the Fisks?
Well, they would lose that port.
Gambling, smuggling, you name it. All of it legal.
Foggy had no idea what he stumbled into. He just thought it was a truck robbery.
No. This is about the Fisks building their own city-state.
Uh-huh.
Let's go see what they're hiding.
Oh, Jesus. Is this because of the task force, like, doing what they're doing? Because, like, lights go out, that people don't lose their minds like that.
Copy that. Falling back to Rendezvous 1, Red Hook.
Frankie gonna head over to Red Hook? Take more gear. Especially because, like, them wearing his emblem, it's not gonna fly. I'm getting more Frank. It's very violent. Oh, great shot. Great shot. I don't know why I was worried. That was dumb of me.
You just want to talk.
God, Frank! They're like not gonna kill off Frank, right? Not that I think that he's gonna die, but like with Foggy, I'm a little worried. Jesus, Frank. Wow.
hoping for your support.
I figured that she was going to do something like that.
Well, there's no
Sheila,
way
I'm so
If you need me to put in a word.
so disappointed.
Appreciate that, Sheila.
You fucking bitch. God. Sorry, Gallo.
It's fresh ink, huh? You part of the task force?
Just trying to survive.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it. I figured Sheila was going to do something like that. It's as much as I'm disappointed, like it's a bold move to prove your loyalty to Fisk, but I don't know how you live with that. I'm surprised they kept Frank alive. Ew,
Listen, Frank, everything that you do, you know, you can do that with us. And you don't gotta run anymore. These guys fucking idolize you, man. We'd be an honor to serve with you, Frank.
Ugh.
You never stop being Kingpin.
Mm-mm.
You can't.
Yeah. Okay, Fisk is just gonna do it himself.
Who are you? You sorry?
Oh god, Matt's gonna show up, right? Matt and Karen?
Not so bad.
Oh god. God, he's got the best yell.
We will not let anyone threaten our home.
I don't want to see this man's head explode. Oh! Oh my god!
Any questions?
No, I'm good. Holy shit. Who knew? Who knew on Disney Plus? Wow. That is fucked up.
All right, I'm going in. Stay here. Stay out of sight.
I don't think you're in good shape there.
You will not survive. Is that what you want?
Yeah, you're right. But we can beat him. I'm gonna take this city back, Karen.
Where do we start?
We need an army.
Okay. What the hell does that mean?
Thank you, Buck.
Oh, I don't like this.
I would like for you to be my administration's commissioner of mental health.
It would be my honor, Mayor Fisk.
She's dead to me. She's dead to me. Between her and Sheila, very disappointed. Thank God we had Karen back. Make up for the stupidity.
Effective immediately. All vigilante activity is illegal. Curfew is at 8 p.m.
Curfew? You ain't my daddy.
And in the immediate future, New York City is under martial law. Now, we can go back to our pursuit of life, liberty.
Yeah, how you feeling, Sheila? Is this what you wanted?
Never forget, I love New York.
Let's see who our army is here. Oh, cops of their own.
The system isn't working.
Wow. Jack!
It's rotten.
In a cage. I hate that for you.
Corrupt.
This is our vigilante collection? Or just people pissing Fisk off? Don't be frank.
But this is our city, not his. And we can take it back. Together. All of us. Resist. Rebel. Rebuild. Because we are the city. Without fear.
That's a great shot. Not skipping forward. I just thought there was something.
Where you from?
Jersey.
Yeah. I had a feeling, you know.
You too, yeah?
That's right. That's right.
What is Frank doing?
It's an honor to meet you. Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah, I figured he's gonna do something. Oh my God, Frank! You a different breed, man. You a different breed. Oh man. Okay, so definitely having Karen and Frank back is perfection. I am very disappointed in some of our other characters, namely Heather. I don't know if she thinks she's going to be doing a favor like to Matt by like maybe keeping an eye on Fisk or whatever. I think he is. I think Fisk is smart by asking her because it's trying to get somebody else loyal to him. Gosh, Gallo. So funny that I couldn't remember his name. I won't forget it now. Yeah, I knew Sheila was gonna pull that shit. When she's just like, no, I can't leave with you. Like, when are you going? And I was just like, oh shit. Very disappointed in Heather, very disappointed in Sheila. Daniel, I expected. Buck, yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Frank is like, he's such the antithesis to Matt, like to where they both want to like have justice, but they definitely want to serve it differently. And like they could never, they're never going to get along. They're never going to be buddies. They're never going to see each other. Like they're never going to be like eye to eye on these issues because as long as Frank kills and as long as Matt won't, they're just serving justice differently. And like, I don't think Frank's way is the best way. It's definitely the most entertaining and I love watching him do his job. But I definitely, you know, Matt not even wanting to take out the guy that killed Hector, you know, like I don't think like if you are somebody who does not believe in killing and like that's not the way you're trying to serve justice, like you can't compromise that ever. Like you can't, you don't do it even if you think it's going to feel good because if you're choosing not to do it, it's because you know you can't live with it. And I don't think Matt would be able to live with it. I'm so happy to have Karen back. I don't know how long she'll be back. I was like, she might just be here for a visit. She might just came here to hang out with Frank. Yeah, definitely the heartbeats between those two. The heartbeat between, you know, heartbeats between her and Matt. Definitely conflict there. Fisk has declared martial law. Like, it's funny that I'm just like, curfew? Shut your face. But like, just anytime someone is taking control of a city or a government completely, let's just say like an authoritarian, I can never say it correctly, but anyway, it sounds kind of familiar. Anybody saying something against you is your enemy. We must take them out. Anybody who's not loyal to you, we send them to El Salvador, right? So, yikes. Ain't the way. It ain't the way. Him crushing Gallo's head, like I was like, oh, like he's just, we're gonna hear a crack and like, you know, like obviously like I thought maybe there might be like blood coming out of Gallo's mouth. I did not expect his head to come apart. That is wild. Like a lot of like the neck slashing and all that shit that Frank was doing. Like I'm just like, I can't believe I'm watching this on Disney Plus right now. I love that for us because a lot of people that grew up with Disney have grown up. We can handle this. Oh my God. I feel bad for Heather. I mean, in a sense, I mean, like I'm mad at her for, you know, wanting to work with Fisk. Again, I don't know what her motivations are for that. We knew Sheila like was trying to stay in the know. And I kind of like, I'm very disappointed in both of them in a sense, but like also like Sheila knows that like she has to stick around in order to like stay on top of things. It's a risk for sure. But also like for her to turn in Gallo to prove her loyalty is just, ooh. I don't know if Heather is going to have to turn on Matt to prove her loyalty, but she might be trying to just stay close so she is in the loop and kind of knows what's going on. But I feel so bad for her that, like, she stuck by him even after all of the shit that he's done and has been a bad partner, but, like, was trying to be there for him when he woke up, and then he says Karen's name. I love Karen too. I love Karen too. Yeah, they can't make me feel for Heather the way I feel for Karen. And, and especially because we know, like, the love's not lost between them. They had they had an out, like, Foggy dying really tore them apart. And, she couldn't be around him anymore. He couldn't be he couldn't be the devil anymore. And, everything has been made right in this episode, which is very sick to say, but they could never make me feel about Heather how I feel about Karen. They just can't. And I feel bad because, like, she's second best to Karen, but she's not even, like, top 5 to Karen. I'm glad that they showed that they gave the Red Hook file that Foggy had to Kirsten. So, she is able to, like, work on that. And when they said create their own army, I was like, what are they talking about? And it's getting good people to be on their side and help work against things. And I don't know how they do that and not end up in the same position as some of these other people like Gallo. But I think season 2 is definitely going to be a lot darker for sure. Dex is still out there. Why he tried to shoot Fisk instead of, taking out Matt or Vanessa or whomever, like, why Fisk? That really is the question. And, I thought for sure that Fisk was going to owe Matt one, and Fisk was like, no, well, like, now they could just think that he died. He succumbed to his wounds. And I was like, well, he's straight up ordering that murder. Okay, Kingpin's back. But that was his intention all along, especially learning about Red Hook and, like, that it's like this free port. Like, of course they're using it to, kind of create their own little city and, like, their own center of crime that nobody can do anything about it. It's very interesting. I was wondering why that was such an important location. That makes total sense. And that Foggy, like, stumbled upon it and wasn't even, like, going to do anything with it that, like, would implicate Vanessa. It's not like he was coming after her for any reason. He was just like, he's like, I'm going to get the case dismissed because I'm going to bring up that, like, this didn't even happen. Like, it's a free port. Like, you can't, there's no jurisdiction. Foggy didn't even die because he was coming after Vanessa. It was because he uncovered something that would have gotten somebody out of trouble. Oh my God. It was very nice to have Karen back. It was very nice to have Frank back. It made me miss Foggy even more. Not that, like, Foggy was included with Frank by any means, but, like, having Matt and Karen, investigating something and Foggy not being involved, or, even like the avocados, what was it? Either way, like the jokes that they have, like, it's a very Foggy joke, and I really miss him. He just brings, like, an added lightness. Like, Karen is, like, refreshing, but she's very heavy because just Deborah Ann Wool and those emotions that she has on her face, But Foggy always kind of brought, like, a little bit of, like, okay, we can relax for a hot second because, like, Foggy's here. And we didn't really get any of that. But it was very, very comforting to see Karen and to see Frank do his thing. The season as a whole, like, it feels very weird because, like, especially Frank showing up with a fresh haircut and, like, a shave and some cologne. It definitely was filmed at a different time. So there feels like a little bit of a disconnect between some of the episodes. Very happy about the bottle episode with Kamala Khan and Yusuf Khan. Like, I really enjoyed that. Like, that was, I think you need some of those in the middle of some of this because sometimes it can get really dark and really heavy, especially after Hector. Like, it just was, like, too much of a heaviness, and Muse, and just, there was a lot going on. So I'm actually very thankful for, that bank episode and having Yusuf in it. And I did end up watching The Marvels, and that will probably be out later this week. on YouTube, and it was really fun to spend time with the Khans again. So come back for that one. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, will be available on my Patreon. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. How did you feel about this? Because I'm telling you, as much as I don't like killing, boy, do I love watching Frank do his thing. And I know it hurts him. I mean, I don't think killing is something that like he takes lightly per se. He definitely doesn't take it as heavy as Matt does, but like it's always with a purpose. Like it's never just willy-nilly, I don't care who I'm killing today. It is, you know, especially the people wearing his emblems, like, you know, like there's always a purpose to it. But because if that were the case, Frank would just be a serial killer stabbing everybody on the street just because like he loves killing. Like that's not really like, Frank doesn't love to kill, but like he's not afraid to do it if he feels he needs to. How'd you feel seeing Karen again? Oh my God. That's what this show was missing. And like I am not trying to be mean about Heather, but like she is no Karen. She is no Karen. She just really isn't. I think Karen is the only Karen that I've ever liked. If anyone's subscribed to the channel or is just watching this and your name is Karen, I like you too. But you know, Karen. Oh man, I can't wait for next season. I know that they're filming it right now. I don't know when they're going to come out, but I am really looking forward to Frank getting free, really taking on and taking out the task force. I'm still sure Matt will have a problem with that. And you know, I don't know what we do about Dex. Like he's just kind of out there sitting in a room, just being consumed by everything. I don't. Maybe he can redeem himself somehow, but I don't think someone like Dex, you know, necessarily becomes like the good guy or starts doing good deeds. So I feel like I didn't have enough. And it's funny because I was just like, you know, like Netflix, you don't have to like have like 13 episodes simply because you've picked that number and that's how many episodes you have to have. So like, let's really stretch out these shows and make the episodes super long and film with a bunch of crap or whatever. And I'm like, actually, if you wanted to do a couple more episodes for this season, I would be fine with it. Ended on 11. Nobody ends a season on 11 episodes. Come on, Disney. What are you afraid of? You're cutting throats. You're smashing heads. I think I'm a little loopy. I think I haven't eaten dinner yet tonight, and my dog had to go to the vet, so I'm going to go see how she fared with that. My husband was very worried, so and then I was like, Daredevil's on. I can't go. I really do care. I really do, but I really, really wanted to watch this episode. So guys, come back here next season. In a couple days, The Marvels will be out. If you are still listening to this, The Marvels will be out and you can watch it. If you've already left because you're like, oh, whoa, she's off tonight. I am. It was a long work day. Anyway, guys, come back here for next season and any other Marvel content that comes out. And check out my channel. If you like Doctor Who, if you like Farscape, Band of Brothers will be starting soon. Attack on Titan. It's already up on Patreon. It won't be up on YouTube for quite some time, but it's on its way. So I have other things coming. Hit subscribe. I don't know. Maybe you want to hang out? Going to WrestleMania this weekend. I'll probably talk about that a lot at some point. Okay, guys. I'm losing my mind. I gotta go. I'll see ya. Bye.